First thing you need is to string about 2 feet. You're not going to use a whole 2 feet. You're going to use a little bit less than that. 2 feet of beading thread. I'm using Wildfire 0.006 in white. And I've threaded a size 10 beading needle. You will need a size 10 beading needle because we're going to be passing through these little areas that get really tight, and a size 12 probably won't work that well. So pick up a StormDuo, an Iris Duo, and a StormDuo like this. And put on a stop bead. I forgot to mention, put on a stop bead. StormDuo, Iris Duo, StormDuo like that. And pull. All the way down. Coming out of your StormDuo on the other side of your Iris Duo, go into the other hole of that StormDuo, so you should be coming out in between your StormDuos like this. Just like this. Pick up a 15-0, go through your other StormDuo, pull. Now here, pick up your first mini round, pick up your 11-0, your briolette, your 11-0, and your second mini round duo. Make sure that all of your holes are cleared from all of your 2-hole beads. So you're coming out of this StormDuo here. You've added a mini round duo, an 11-0, a briolette, an 11-0, and a mini round duo. Now here, you don't have to use a briolette, or you can use the smaller ones, or you can use a smaller drop bead if you like. You can even use a dagger. So here, this part is up to you. You might just need to use, depending on what you use, you might need to use, add some more, another 11-0 or maybe a 15-0. It just all depends. Just make sure that whatever you use here, that once you, and you're just going to circle around, go through your other StormDuo, through your 15-0 and your StormDuo, you're circling around. Just make sure that when you do that, that it looks like that, with no thread showing. Like this. Okay. From here, I'm going to go through all of these beads again. The mini round duo, the 11-0, the briolette, the 11-0 on this side, the mini round duo, and here I've already circled around. This is what I have. I'm holding on to my beads and I'm pulling my thread because you want everything nice and snug. Go through this little grouping here again of StormDuo, 15-0 StormDuo, and go up, well not up, but out of your StormDuo on your other side. Then, whoops, go down the mini round duo. See? And now you should be coming out here. Don't go through that 11-0 after it. Hop on over to the other hole of your mini round duo. And here you're going to add 15-0, rondelle, 15-0. If you don't have 2x3 rondelles, you can also use the 1.5x2 rondelles, and you can probably use, on these I use the smaller rondelles, the 1.5x2s, and they look just fine. You can probably also use a 2mm bead, maybe even a 3mm bead, round bead. I'm not sure about a fire polish on this side, but try it. Okay, so I have the 15-0, the rondelle, and the 15-0. I'm going to go through this hole here that we used in the beginning of my StormDuo and go through. Go through your Iris Duo and your StormDuo after it. Then pick up that same grouping again of 15-0, rondelle, and 15-0. Go through the hole here of your mini round duo, the outermost one, the one we haven't used yet. Go through it. And then go back up your mini round duo here. And then go through your storm duo again, through your 15-0 bead, and out of your other storm duo on the other side. If you have to go through these one at a time by going, like, it's easier if, see, this is how I'm doing it. I'm going in through an angle like that. I'm bending my piece. That's fine. I'm not going to ruin it. And then I'm going to go through, I'm going to try to go through both of these. If I can't, I'll just do one at a time. Through my 15-0 and my storm duo on the other side. And I put cream on my hands, so I'm having a hard time here, but it can be done. Okay, so I went through these, the storm duo, the 15-0, and the storm duo, and then down my mini round duo here. So I'm coming out, and then I'm just going to go up through this grouping again of 15-0, rondelle, 15-0. And once I'm out of this 15-0 here, I'm going to go ahead and tie a knot with my string, with my little tail there that I had from the beginning, because it's going to be hard later on to get back down that way. So I'm going to tie a knot now. So I'm making my thread, and I'm gonna try to bring this knot to the back. That's why it's not showing. And I don't want it to be blocking any of the holes either, like the hole there to the storm duo. So I'm just going to tie a quick knot, just like that. Nice and tight, but just a simple little knot. And then I'm going to burn my tail, not all the way down, but just enough to where it's not getting in my way. Okay. So I tied that little knot. You can't see it because it's being hidden by those beads. And then I'm going to go through my storm duo that's in front of it. And then I'm going to go through the Iris Duo. It's right there. And I'm going to come out on the other side of my Iris Duo. Whoops. Remember, if you need to bend this every which way, that's fine. It's not going to ruin it. So I'm coming out of my Iris Duo here, the bottom hole. Pick up an 11-0, no, a 15-0, an 11-0, and a 15-0. 15-0, 11-0, 15-0. Go through the other hole and pull. Again goes 15-0, 11-0, 15-0. Back down that same hole again of your Iris Duo only, not the Storm Duo. And then you're just circling around. So once you've done that, just press on it again till it'll get shape back. Go through the 15-0, that little grouping there, the 15-0, the 11-0, and the 15-0. And here you're going to pick up 5 more 15-0s. I'm cleaning up my mat. 5 more 15-0s. Coming out of this 15-0 here, go down this grouping again of 15-0, 11-0, and 15-0, and then down that hole again of the Storm Duo. Down the Storm Duo, and out of the other hole of your Storm Duo. Now here we're going to put our, go through, coming out of the Iris Duo like this. So go through the grouping again of 15-0, 11-0, 15-0. Remember that first little grouping we put on? 15-0, 11-0, 15-0. And then go through 3 beads, 3 of your 15-0s after that. So you want to end up, no. Go through, okay, again. Just go through 3 beads after your 11-0. There, that makes more sense. So you came out through your Iris Duo. You went through your 15-0 and your 11-0, and then just go through 3 beads after your 11-0. Pick up your wire guard, and I've already kind of closed mine. Go through the other hole of your wire guardian and make sure your thread goes in there the way it's supposed to, in that little place there for it. Hold it and then pull. And then you're going to skip that middle 15-0 here and then go through the 3 15-0s after it, the 11-0, and then of course the little 15-0 after that one. So that will put your little wire guard in place. Now at this point, what you can do is go through your Iris Duo here one more time. Come out of the other side of your Iris Duo. And then go through that same sequence again, just to put 2 strings in your wire guard. So I'm coming out on this side of my Iris Duo. I'm going to go through that first 15-0. And I hope I'm in frame, yeah. That first 15-0, the 11-0 after it, the 11-0 after it, and then 3 15-0s after that. I can only do 2 at a time because it's getting kind of snug now. And then, okay, so I went through the 15-0 here after I came out of my Iris Duo, through the 11-0 and up 3 of my 15-0s, up through my wire guard again, down my wire guard, and down the 3 15-0s after it. Now I'm right here after my 3 15-0s, and I'm just going to do one little half hitch knot in front, coming out of my last 15-0 in front of my 11-0, and then I'm just going to stick my needle down that 11-0 and the 15-0 after it. And then I'm just going to burn my thread. So I'm burning this one, and then I'm going to burn the other one that I had there for my previous knot. I'm going to burn it a little bit lower down. So here's my earring, and I'm just going to get my earring hook. Going to open it slightly like that to the side, and then stick my earring in there. Close it up. So this is our earring, our matching. This is my little pair now, and then this is the other pair I did. And on this one, as I said, I used 2x3 rondelles. So there you can see it a little bit clearer like that against my skin. So you can see the smaller rondelles here versus the bigger size rondelles here, and they both work. They both look really pretty. And as I said, you can probably also use a 2mm round crystal or a 3mm round. If you don't have crystals in that size, you can probably also use an 8/0 there. So, you know, just try different beads. Here, as I said, you don't have to use these big briolets. Well, they're not that big, but they're the 6x12. You can probably also use the smaller ones. So for this color on my briolet, I use the Montana AB. This color is the opal. And you will need 1 per earring, so 2 for a pair. My mini round duos that I use the aluminum silver on this one and the Aztec gold on this one. Also, my Iris Duos Aztec gold here. I use the Labrador full on this one. And so as you can see, you don't need a whole lot of products to make just a little pair of earrings. So 2 Iris Duos to complete a pair of earrings, 2 mini round duos to complete a pair, and 4 of your StormDuos to do a pair. And for my StormDuos, I use the white teal luster on this one, and on this one was the, I think it's called white Vega luster on the StormDuos. So this is it. This is our earrings for our Amanda necklace. So this is how they look. Really cute, really simple, really fast. And if you have trouble, I know with when I first did these 3 earrings, I did not have a hard time making them at all. I finished them within, you know, a few minutes. When I was doing this one, the one for the video, I kept breaking my 15/0. And at the start of the video, I said I use a size 12 needle. I'm not sure if this is a size 12. It's kind of big, so it's probably bigger than a 12. But for this part here, I'm thinking a size 12 should work. If you have trouble with this little 15/0 here, then I guess use a size. I'm sorry, I said a size 12. I meant size 10. But as I said, if you end up breaking this little 15/0 here, then maybe just for this part you can use a size 12. But as I said, I did these 3 with no problem at all. And I know I didn't use a size 12 needle, so I said I used a size 10 at the beginning of the video. I think this is bigger. So, but I mean, just you know, you know your needles and your pressure and your strength, you know, better than I do. So, but anyway, this is what we got. I hope you like this, and thank you very much for watching.